So in today's session, I will cover what is the experience for the logged in user. So primarily in our scenario, there are 6 different roles, as you know: child, then mentor, then member, then change agent, and then volunteer, and then we also have a donor. So these 6, but out of these 6, the major protagonists are basically child and mentor. Member and donor will be very similar to mentor or subset of mentor, because mentor is upper category, I would say, rather than the member or donor. Uh, Role is the change agent. So I will cover today that what is the experience of a child once he or she logged into the system, and what are the different functionality he must do and he should do, and what services she or he can consume. Then I will cover the mentor, and lastly I will cover change agent, that what is the difference. So once anybody, any user logged into, he will land into his own dashboard. So this is for a child's dashboard, Shishti Jha. Okay, she will land here first. So there are 4 tabs you can see. So first one is the critical info. So all the different messages will come here. For an example, interact with your mentor time to time, go to collaboration tab and write something or upload a small video clip. So these are the different tips or notifications. Those are basically will come on the first page. Okay, if he must do something, that also will be listed here. So now you can see that how much profile completion, 91% of the profile completion she has done. So it is good, correct? So what critical info missing? Academic standard and custodian's occupation. These two are, we feel she or he should fill up. So we mentioned it. And then periodic review is what? Address, annual family income, bank details, support from other organization or custodianship. These might change and he or she should periodically review it. But this is critical and this is a periodic review. Now she or he can move to view the profile of her or him. In this case, Shishti is a girl child, and she can go to view profile or edit profile. So directly he can go to this profile, or if a child can go to my profile from this navigation. So if somebody is not on this dashboard, she can go to profile directly from here, or he can start editing it and giving this information, critical information, or she can do the periodic review by edit profile. So she can directly go to the edit profile. The next critical information is basically my feelings. So share your thoughts, or upload some picture. So this is very important to create a human bonding between mentor and child, and also child can share his or her own feelings, thoughts, everything. So she can basically click that one, and it will move into a kind of form where she can write all the information, upload a video, image, everything. She can also go to this page by moving into different place. For an example, she can go to this request tab and then leave a comment, or maybe she can go there and she can do a my feedback. So I am currently in the my feedback, so she can move there also as well. Okay, so now everybody can hear me, I hope. Or maybe
Yes.
no, I think share has gone, so let me share again. Correct? Are you able to see your screen, my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so
I can
now,
see.
yes, now from here, she can go to view profile or edit profile, or she can share her thought or some feelings or any feedback she can give. And time to time, she should give some feedback. Okay, so that will enforce that after a certain time, child should give some of her or his own thoughts, feeling, story, so that we can create their story and we can publish, we can share with a larger audience. Okay, and lastly, very important, check your documents. So all the documents she can check from here, or she can again go to the my document sections and she can see. So let's see how it look like. So if I click the check document, so it is a folder architecture. So you can see a folder with Shampa Jha. This is her, user ID, and all the different, folders are exposed. So this is only display only. She cannot edit anything. For an example, collaboration, all the collaboration video she has uploaded, or what feedback she has given, or what are the money receipts she has uploaded, or any payments information or any performance records, everything, it is her documents. So everything is visible here. Okay, so let me go back to the dashboard again. So these are the critical information she can navigate from the dashboard. And another very important thing is the maintain performance. So every time, at least in within 6 months, all children should upload at least one performance document. Okay, otherwise the child will get a warning. Okay, and then if someone doesn't upload any record in a year, then it will stop, it will be error, and she or he cannot create a disbursement request, that I will explain later. So here the certifying authorities standard. So, and also the child can upload any document or video, any performance. So it is not always academic, it can be any certificate, anything. So this is a place where the child can show up, or whatever credibility. So it is creating their own personal brand and showcase themselves. So that is the whole understanding. And this is very important that mentor also understand that she or he is performing well, what is the progress, what is the impact the mentor is creating in that, in his or her child's life. So that is very important. For an example, Shishtija uploaded so many records. Okay, now next important and most important tab is the disbursement request, because here uh, the child will create a disbursement request. For an example, she or he incurred some cost towards the purchase of books. So now she will come here. There is a how to document, help document. She can go there and can read, but it is very simple. All the information mostly will come because she is logged in. Now these are the different disbursement requests already created by Shishtija, and you can see all the details and what is the status, whether it is new, whether approved, whether partially paid, whether complete, everything she can see on her own. Or she can just, I'm just showing a just to demo that how it look like. This is very important, the request type. So if you say the request type is actual expense report or request for advance, so this is the exceptional case we entertain advance, that the child has not incurred the expense, but she or he doesn't have the capacity to pay also, doesn't have money. Certain cases it happened, very recently it happened to a child, we have given advance. But it is an exceptional case, it goes through scrutiny and all the exceptional audit, it takes more time. So mostly people will do actual expense report. So I have already done the expense, and I am going here, I am coming here. So this actual expense report might be it is against the last advance. That means I have taken advance earlier. I'm just now creating the actual expense because that payment has been done, I have the money received. So I will create against last advance, and then I will put date of last advance and last advance amount, all those details, so that we can identify better. Okay, but normally it is not against last advance, it is against own expense. I have already made an expense, so I am just creating that one, and I can give some months. For an example, for this month it is incurred, or maybe it is a session charge, or maybe it is an annual fee for the entire year. So I can write it here, indicate that what is the length of this expense. It could be 12 months, 6 months, so that we understand this is not a big amount per month. So this is for our internal um, measurement, but it is not mandatory as such. So most of the things are not mandatory, and as you see, I have written all those things, and this is very important to understand. Please send all your original bills to this address. Currently it is my residential address, not later than 6 months. If not received, subsequent disbursement request will not be processed. That means all actual money receipt needs to be sent to this address to my children for audit purpose. We collect all original money receipts, and within 6 months you have to do that. You have to collect all the money receipt to reduce the courier expense. We have done 6 months bucket, not each and every disbursement request wise sending through courier, but this is very important criteria. Otherwise we'll stop disbursement. Okay, now I go to the next, and you can see that expense detail. It could be education related, how much, the details, then in lodging and transport, then details. So if it is an advance case, you have to justify that why you need that advancement. It proper With proper justification, somebody can get advance. Okay, otherwise he cannot. So let me go back again and show in case of advance what happens. Okay, for an example, I change advance, request for advance, then proof submission is pending for last advance or not. So if you have taken advance, you cannot apply for another advance without basically giving the money receipt for the last advance. So if I say that proof submission is pending, then last date of advance, then all those details you have to give, and you have to give the money receipt for last advance, then you can create this new advance or new report. Okay, so let me go to the most common one, actual expense report and against own expense. That is the most common one. In any other deviation will be audited very stringently. So let me put some 100 amount for an example, and I am going to that. And then food items, that details, clothes and garments, or any other details, anything, and then you can put some other justification, everything. Then upload money receipt bill. So you can zip multiple money receipts, or you can choose multiple files as well. So that is provided, and this is a confirmation, this is accurate, and then submit. So it is very simple form, and these disbursement requests will come to us, and how we will process that will be covered in the next session. Okay, so this is one very important area. Then next is very interesting is the collaboration part. For an example, Srishti Jha wants to give a message to her mentor. So in case of child, it is my mentor always, and I can leave a message. I can share a document also. Okay, and then it will go to the mentor. Mentor can log in and can see that one, and also mentor will get a email message, and now he can see. For an example, this is a one document shared, and I can open that, and you see this picture is shared by Srishti Jha with her mentor. Okay, so these are all the chat conversation happened. We should encourage to do this kind of messaging, and that original, you can see this message, interact with your mentor time to time. That was the message reminder that you should interact with your mentor time to time. Not too many communication, but we should do that. Okay, so this is the experience mostly, and there are different links has come because Shishti is a child and logged in. So who are not logged in, they cannot see some of the links here. For an example, request, the disbursement request can go come she can directly go through this navigation also. Then other things are pretty common, and Shishtija also can go to my performance section, my campaign section, my feedback, my documents area. These are the new links has come under Shishtija, which was not earlier case where the user is not logged in. So if she goes to my performance section, she can see that these are my performance, new performance, and all the past performance. For example, she can create a campaign also. Okay, and my feedback also, she can go there and can create a my feedback. So this is the navigation mostly child can experience. So she has the full visibility. Now let's go to the next user role, which is mentor. So I am a mentor, so let me use my login. So my children, so if I go to my children, I am already logged in, so that's why it is coming as a Devashish already logged in. So these are the new tabs I have. So if I logged in fresh, I will move to my dashboard. I will land there directly. Okay, because from my dashboard I can navigate all my activities. I can do from there, and I can give a get a visibility that how things are going on. So this is a, again, 4 tabs are available: account summary, donation details, utilization details, and more. Okay, so now here since a mentor can support for many years, it is very difficult to put everything into one place. It will be very difficult. So that's why the financial years concept we introduced. So this is the current 2022 to 23, but the past are this one. So for an example, if I click 2021-22, I will get a PDF copy of the entire years summary, entire dashboard summary. I can see that what I have done previously. Okay, now I close that, but in the current financial year, all the important messages will be listed here again. For an example, welcome message, then it is, we request you to provide your valuable feedback. It hardly takes 2 minutes, influence us. So we take very seriously the feedback from mentor, and we should encourage the administration people, the team should encourage to get it directly from the mentor or child in written format or video format, very quick. So all those things are very much required, and it can influence us and influence other people to come forward. So this is a summary tab. So you can see the what is the open balance. That means previous year I have donated a lot. That's why it is basically opening balance is high. So what total donation in the current year I have done, how much it goes to the child, okay, and what is the total demand is coming. So demand means my children, they have created disbursement request, or I have donated to a particular campaign, or I have donated to purchase something. So entire thing is the total demand and how much actually utilized. So in this year, that full 100% has been utilized. And what is the available balance? So that means what is the net donation minus amount utilized plus opening balance, that is the available balance. Okay, and it also indicates current financial year donation towards your children. So if my commitment is 25,000, it also indicates that how much I have given this year. But I am good because my available balance is high. The utilization level is very important to see that my money is actually moving, getting utilized. So my lifetime, utilization is low, but current year utilization is very high, because the amount utilized is this much. and children, this is the net donation I have. And it is also very important the some portion goes to the all children who are not basically we are waiting for the mentor or something. So that also gives a very good visibility. And what is the last donation date? So last donation date is this. So this is the summary portion. But if somebody wants to understand what is the donation details, so the mentor can go there and can see all the donation. And if and what is the total donation, everything that will match in the summary. And you can see the view receipt or resend the receipt to email because you are not able to locate. So all those things. And we also send a consolidated tax certificate for different financial year. For an example, this is 2022-23. That means this is ongoing, current financial year. But I can check this one. This is very important because maybe in a year you are giving 10 donations. You cannot locate. So we create a, dynamically create a PDF document to give a consolidated things and also the credentials, everything. If this year there is a more complication, we need to create a another document which will be given by the CA, and that needs to be given for to the user. So I have to create again another tab apart from this tax certificate. There is a 10B certificate to each and every donor we have to provide. So that is additional work we have to do, but we will facilitate so that all donors, including mentors, can get all the information, tax certificate or any other document to basically file their tax and get the tax benefit very easily and simply. Now maybe our mentor is interested to understand what is the utilization details, how my utilization is getting tracked. So this year it is very simple, utilization towards my campaign. So the annual meat and cloth distribution, I donated some amount, and that since it is a campaign, the entire amount has been consumed to the campaign. Okay, so it is 100%. That is the reason. Okay, now if you see other document, for an example, the last year's document, if you see that utilization will be much more complicated. So for an example, these donation details, and now you go utilization details will be these are the children I am supporting. So for each of these children, what is the disbursement, how much has been processed, how much payment, and what is the payment details. So if I click that one, I can see the bank confirmation as well, that okay, on this date this amount has been paid to Shamaresh. So that is also covered, for an example. And other details, for an example, these are the children, 5 children listed down. Now the utilization towards campaign, then if any purchase happen, all the details will be given. Okay, now let's see rest of the portion is the more. What more the mentor can get visibility. So here also there is a profile completion and critical information, like for an example, tell us about yourself, that I have not written. So periodic review, number of children you want to mentor. Maybe initially I was interested to one child, but maybe periodically I can review. Okay, I am very happy. I would like to support 3 children, for an example. So, and what is the child preferences? So the gender, location, I can give my preferences, and the platform engine will try to optimize and get a preferred child and recommend. I can do the view profile, edit profile, and here you can get the details of the child, all the children I am supporting. So I can go to visit my children page, and then it will list down all children I am supporting. So this is the child and this is the brief, and I can go to the view profile of this child directly to understand more. Okay, or I can go to, I can also set an annual limit. For an example, I don't want to give 30,000 to this child. I would maybe 15,000 based on my understanding of the difficulties background, I can also set the annual limit here. Okay. And also I can see the summary of that particular child. If I want, I can get a dynamically, it will create a summary, updated summary of that child. Okay, what is the basic details, summary, performance details, what disbursement has been made, and all the payment confirmation, everything I can see from my dashboard or my children tab or link. Okay, and lastly I can influence us. So this is more or less Minter can understand at a summary level, can see all the details in the past years, and also the utilization level. Minter can go to the donation details, recent, send, view receipt, utilization details, and then Minter can get the visibility of the children, how they are progressing, what is their performance, how much they are getting disbursed, everything, and can also set a annual limit. So that is the experience of Mentor. Now let's go to the change agent's role, that how it might look like and what is the difference. So I log out again and then try to log in with another change agent role, so that I can show some difference, because other things like member and donor is subset of the functionality of a mentor. Okay, they can also see the donation receipt, consolidated donation, how much I am donating. But in case of member, the entire amount goes to the pool of total fund. So this particular Ramakrishna Mission Narendrapur registered as a change agent. Okay, because they refer some of their students as a child, and we are supporting them. So now I am logged into as a change agent role. So if I go to my dashboard now, it will be completely different. My donation, even change agent can donate. And if I go to my dashboard, the experience is similar. The profile completion, what critical information missing, everything. And this will help us also to go to that user and complete this critical information. Okay, but one important difference is I can link multiple children to one change agent. For an example, Narendrapur Ramakrishna Mission has referred 10 children, but they want a visibility of those 10 children. It is not mentor, but they can understand how much disbursement happened. So if I go to the visit linked children, again in similar fashion, but it is different than the mentors, and they can see that, okay, these are the 7 children or 6 children they referred and we are supporting. Okay, and what is the brief? They can also go to the view profile, and now they can also see the summary. Their summary might be a bit different than the mentor, but they would have a visibility of what is the performance, disbursement. Again, they can see. They have additionally one important thing is the all children summary. So if they click that one, they can see the entire whoever is referred or linked to that change agent, they can see the entire report. And sometimes it is very important. So in future, if we recruit lot of change agent and they are handling or they are managing multiple children, then they can log into this system and can see the entire report card for all the children they are linked or they are basically managing. This will take more time. They don't have to do all those things. They can come here and they can see and they can start working with them. So this is a what I covered today is that for a logged in user, how it is different. Now for an example, I am a mentor. If I go to the donate section, the difference is all the information will be automatically populated. So to make it easy, so it is always preferred that you logged in and then start donating or filling up any form, so that you can reuse whatever already stored. So here important thing is, for every donation we need a PAN number. If there is no PAN number, at least there is one identification like Aadhaar or some identification income tax officer department is asking for. This is very important, and without that it is very difficult to process. Okay, but there are many times it is very difficult to find out. Monthly donation, again all this information is coming. So that's it. In today's session, we covered the experience of mentor, child, and change agent. I hope you have understood the entire concept, and how mentor is getting full visibility, and how children are creating all the disbursement requests and getting status of the disbursement request, payment, all the information. And one very important thing in terms of children, they have to upload a new income certificate at least once a year. Otherwise disbursement request form will go away. For an example, this is a disbursement request form. I will show what will happen in case of, for an example, my children. So this is the admin login. So I have all the requests. If we go to the disbursement request, now I am admin, I am not a child. So here, because I am admin, that is the reason it is coming. But otherwise, if the child has not uploaded a performance record for 6 months, you will get a warning message here. Okay, but the disbursement request will show. But if it is more than 1 year, this disbursement request will go away. If the income certificate, for 1 month, it will give warning that you upload, new income certificate because it is more than 1 year. But if it doesn't, you will not be able to, create a disbursement request. There are several, such a thing. For an example, once a year, every time the child needs to confirm that she or he is not getting support from any other organization, for an example. Then there is an income certificate, there is a performance, then other different checks and balances there, so that we are sure that our fund is going to the right person, and audit is done, and child deserve the money, and it is getting utilized in a proper fashion. So that's it today, and all the other details I will cover from the administrative perspective, and how we will work, how we will manage everything. That is also, for a child there is an annual limit. For each and every child there is an annual limit. If it crosses the annual limit, then also this disbursement request will not show. Another important thing is, all the disbursement happens in a first week of every month. So for June's disbursement request, it will be paid in the first week of July. Okay, and even if you create a disbursement request on 1st July, that might be considered, if because it is the first week of the July.